Welcome back to Verona High School. If you caught our last episode, you'll remember Romeo confessing his love towards Juliet, and Juliet did the same back. Although the two of them are happy, their close ones are not. You see, Romeo comes from Montague Street, and Romeo is often considered the prince of this street. As for Juliet, she comes from Capulet Street, which is on the other side of town and is considered the princess of the street. The problem is that people of these two streets don't necessarily get along. They're constantly fighting and bickering over the smallest of things. As for today, we learn how spitefulness can turn into great tragedy.
I just don't get it, man. All this anger, this fighting. I have a funny feeling that something big is gonna come up soon, and I'm not sure if I like that.
Oh, come on now, Benvolio, why the worryful face? What reason do you have to believe such a thing when you've already gone so long without any turmoil in the streets? Sometimes I just don't know about that guy, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I love the guy, but he's always like, oh, what if this, what if that? I feel like I have a good reason to be a bit pushy. I feel like Mercutio doesn't truly understand what I said, because remember, if someone were to destroy the delicate peace between the Montagues and Capulets, they'll surely face severe consequences.
Mercutio, please. Now, I know what you're gonna say. You're about to give me a huge lecture on the issues of quarreling, blah blah blah. Benvolio, I promise you, if I was caught quarreling in the streets, I give you full permission to give me a hard kick in the face. Well, I sure hope you can uphold your promise. Look who's coming. Well, if it isn't Romeo's goons, Benvolio and Mercutio.
It's Mercutio.
Whatever. One of you step forth. I would like to speak with one of you. Now's my chance. Here not only can I stand up to that blasphemous hag, but I can also prove to Benvolio that I am far capable of what he has to teach me. Ah, Mercutio. I know that you are affiliated with Romeo. Affiliated? How could you speak in such a way like that? Why, Iota?
Mercutio, please, we're in public. People are watching. If you were to...
Get your hands off me! Well, I'll be. Hey! Over here, love boy. A word with you, please.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
What is it that you want? Romeo, the hate I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain. Tybalt, I know that we have our differences, but please try to understand. I did not and will never intend to do such things with malicious intent. I am not a villain. You may think that way, but that doesn't account for what you have done to me.
I kinda don't get what he was saying, because I can't recall any moment when I've done harm to him, and if I can't recall, then it most likely means that must have been not that important.
Tybalt, I must protest. I've never hurt you, and although you may not approve of my recent confession of love, don't take it too personally. Consider it to be the step in the right direction for peace between our two streets. Come on, what do you say? That's it! Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission! Aristocrata carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk? Benvolio can go take his promise and stomp it to the floor. What else am I supposed to do but intervene? I know he talked before about the importance of remaining peaceful, but what about an instance like this? If anything, I'm doing him a favor by preventing Romeo from being sliced up into pieces. Oh, feisty are we? Very well, Mercutio. A duel you crave? A duel you shall get.
Guys, wait! Please, Mercutio, Tybalt, I beg of you! Stop the fighting! Can we just be accepting for once? Can we just get along finally?
My, that was quite a beating, Mercutio. Are you alright, good sir? It appears that I have been hurt, but it's nothing much. I'm sure I'll be fine.
I know that it was hard to tell because I'm such a good actor, but I was actually not fine. Okay then, see you after school. Are you absolutely sure? Your face is going pale and your breathing is irregular and... Mercutio, what did they say about quarreling? You promised you wouldn't, Mercutio, you promised!
I'm sitting here, vision blurry, legs shaking, and all you're worried about is a promise? Look at me, I'm done for. They've made worms meat out of me. Curse you, Benvolio. Curse you, Capulets. Curse you, Montagues. Your hatred has gone too far, and now I'm...
Mercutio? Mercutio?
Oh yes, I'm gonna meet Juliet. I'm finally gonna get her home. Romeo! Romeo!
What, Benvolio? What is it?
Mercutio, I think he's dead.
Now, Tybalt, take the villain back again. That late thou gavest me, for Mercutio's soul, but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both, must go with him. So naive. Very well, Romeo. I shall accept your request. If anything, I'll be doing you a favor, as you'll soon get to meet up with Mercutio once again in the afterlife.
Romeo, please! Take a look what you've done! Tybalt's as good as dead. Romeo, over here! Quickly!
Hey, what's going on over here? And you said the other fight took place here?
Yes, Principal Prince. And oh
Tybalt? Can you hear me? I'm gonna need some more paramedics in here. I'll try and find who the perpetrator was. I'm gonna go check the security cams. Romeo Montague, please come to the front office. Romeo Montague, please come to the front office.
You should go. You'll only get yourself into more trouble by hiding for longer. Yeah, you're right. Right. Okay, I'll go.
Well, Romeo, I have a lot to say about you, but perhaps I should tell you the good news first. I have talked with the paramedics and they stated that both Mercutio and Tybalt are not dead. They are in a coma right now. Currently, we do not know when the two will wake up, but just know that they'll come back eventually. I understand the reason why you got into the fight in the first place, but I'm afraid I'll still have to punish you. Romeo, from here on out, you are expelled from this institution. If I ever see you here again, know I have the full right to call the police on you. As for Tybalt and Mercutio, I feel that they have suffered enough. I'll give you the rest of the day to gather all your belongings. Thank you, sir. Oh, hold on, Romeo. I'm not done talking with you yet.
Prince, please, just a mercy. Haven't I suffered enough already?
Well, actually, I wanted to tell you something that I think that may help you. When someone commits an action that frustrates or offends another person, that person may become hateful. If this hatefulness were to build up, they would unleash said hatefulness in a physical or verbal manner. Once this happens, the initial hateful person hate dies down a bit, but it's still present, and as for the person affected, hatefulness builds up in them, and so the process begins again. The thing we call hate may just seem like an emotion, but it's more than that. It's a virus. Once it starts up, people often let hate consume their bodies, and then it infects others when hate reaches its limit. Take your story. Tybalt had trash-talked you, building hate in Mercutio. Mercutio exerted that hate by challenging Tybalt to a duel, which Mercutio lost. Then as for you, Romeo, the news of what had happened to Mercutio inflicted hatred into you. And what happened afterwards? Tybalt was knocked out cold, and now you've been expelled. But there is a cure to this virus, and that's kindness. Like hate, when a person receives a lot of kindness, they will begin to spread kindness as well. Keep this in mind, Romeo, as you continue your journey, and I wish the best of you in solving the conflict between your house and the Capulets. Thank you, Prince. Will do. Well, how was it? Well, I'm expelled. I've caused pain, but have I given up yet? Absolutely not. Juliet, baby, I'm coming for you. Although we may not be able to meet in person for a while now, I will do whatever it takes to be with you forever. But not only that, I will also promise Prince that I will also do whatever it takes to end the turmoil, and I think that my affection for Juliet and hers for mine will do such. I would like to know where Mercutio's hospital is. Whether it's allowed or not, I'm still gonna kick him for breaking his promise in a record 30 seconds.